We're just a few days away from the release of Metal Gear Solid Delta, and while longtime fans are eagerly waiting to re-experience the masterpiece that is Snake Eater in current-gen visuals, it's also worth noting that with this remake, Konami aims to introduce a new age of fans to the franchise. So in this video, we'll be talking about 10 things you need to know before buying Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, both for returning fans and newcomers alike. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. You're watching Python Sulkin. The original Snake Eater may have been numbered as the third entry in the series, but it's also the first chronological game in Metal Gear timeline, introducing the origin story of one of the most important characters in the franchise, Big Boss. Delta Snake Eater storyline gives rise to a series of events that are fundamental to the rest of the Metal Gear games, serving not only as an introduction to numerous major characters, but also lays the foundation to crucial themes in the franchise, such as betrayal and deception, to name a few. If you've heard of MGS but never had the chance to play any of the games, then now's the perfect time to become a fan. Whether it's the infamous gunslinger known as Ocelot, blonde bombshell Eva, electricity-powered Volgin, or the founder of the Patriots himself, Zero, most of the characters you'll encounter in Delta will continue to play roles throughout the rest of the franchise. All the way to side characters like Paramedic, who'll end up being responsible for some of the most cruel scientific projects behind the scenes, as well as Sigint, who even makes an appearance in 1998's Metal Gear Solid in some shape or form.
You're pretty good.
So whether it's a classic quote or an iconic pose, watch out for some of these characters' traits when you play Delta Snake Eater, and you'll be sure to recognize them when you play the rest of the Metal Gear games. Also, don't forget to listen to some of the optional radio calls while you're at it. You won't be disappointed.
Are you saying you want to have my baby?
Very much like the original Snake Eater, Delta's survival elements will undoubtedly be second to none. The game's food system has you hunt for animals to retain your stamina, but of course, watch out for rotten food or poisonous animals that can easily make you sick. The game also comes with a cure system, with which you can heal all kinds of injuries, and in Delta, Snake's injuries can even remain visible until the end of the game, adding another layer to the game's realism. In addition, Snake's uniforms can now also be torn in battle, and just like his injuries, they will remain in that state until the end of the game. Check out these awesome new Metal Gear collectibles called Figgies. Produced by First 4 Figures, these magnetic pixel art characters come with a themed display which can also be swapped as one sees fit. Each Figgies comes with a background variant, which you can use as stylish displays, ranging from gold, silver, and bronze. The first 1,000 of each wave are first edition, so
Get a move on.
for a discount on your first order, use our coupon code PythonSulkinEA. If you're interested in buying the entire wave or perhaps even more, use code BIGBOSS. There's even more Metal Gear waves coming up, including Metal Gear Solid 2, and
what a thrill.
Apart from the Metal Gear franchise, there's also much more to collect, so check out the official Figgies website for more of your favorite games and anime characters. Powered by the Unreal Engine 5, Delta Snake Eater's visuals introduce a level of photorealistic detail, such as water now seen reflecting on Snake's uniform before confronting the pain in the cave, or even raindrops seen falling on leaves, among numerous other details. Additions which are certainly welcome for the Metal Gear franchise, and which continue to demonstrate the potential of the cutting-edge graphics that the Unreal Engine 5 is capable of. While renowned entries like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance or spin-offs like MGS Portable Ops were both written and directed by different creators, Metal Gear Solid Delta will serve as a faithful recreation of a game once written and directed by Metal Gear series creator HIDEO Kojima, with the remake ultimately being developed by Konami in collaboration with Virtuos. It may have been over 9 years since Kojima moved on to new projects, but the soul of what you'll experience in Delta will always be built on what was once created by Kojima Productions, led by industry icon HIDEO Kojima. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a linear game, and just like the original, Delta Snake Eater will neither be open world, nor will it have new or expanded locations, as far as we all know, meaning it'll take players more or less the same amount of hours to complete as the original. Unless speedrunning is involved, an estimated 10 to 16 hours is required to complete the main story of Metal Gear Solid Delta, which may come as good news to those who prefer linear games over open worlds. Konami are using the original voiceovers for Delta Snake Eater, this time featuring lip-syncing animations, particularly matching the English dialogue of the game. That said, Delta will also be featuring new voiceover performances by certain voice actors, such as Major Zero, voiced by Jim Piddock, who confirmed new recordings alongside the original in one of his tweets last year. We also have the voice actress for Eva, the now confirmed Joe DeBenson, as well as the boss, Laurie Allen, who both confirmed performing new lines in the third episode of the Metal Gear Solid Legacy series.
What was it like, stepping in and doing, some of the new lines and stepping into those characters again? How did
it was a blast.
It was a blast.
And while we're yet to have any details from Snake himself, David Hayter did reveal that he had been doing some Metal Gear voiceover work behind the scenes, which may or may not be related to Delta Snake Eater. A crucial element in Snake Eater's storyline is the CQC technique, otherwise known as close quarters combat, developed by Snake and his mentor, the boss, years before the events of the game. This technique also plays an important role within the gameplay itself, with which you can attack enemy soldiers or even the bosses themselves. And according to what we've seen from trailers and gameplay footage from the TGS demo, Delta's CQC appears to have been greatly expanded from the original. Metal Gear games have always maintained a good level of replayability, and Snake Eater is certainly no different. For example, beating the game gives you the boss's Patriot, which is not only an awesome weapon to use, but it also comes with infinite ammo. If you haven't done it on your first playthrough, you can also shoot all the Kerotan frogs throughout the many areas of the game, giving you the stealth camouflage on your next playthrough. Alongside the Kerotans, we've also got hidden Gakko ducks in Delta, which also come with a mysterious reward, a new addition for those who've already hunted the frogs in the original. You can also unlock new secret theater clips by searching for rolls of film on enemy soldiers this time around. Experienced players can even go for more of the challenging rankings, such as Foxhound, and if you've completed the game in new style, you can always replay the game in Legacy style to experience what the original felt like. Apart from the game's replayability, the Snake Eater remake will also be introducing a new take on Metal Gear's multiplayer in the form of Fox Hunt, an original online mode that is taking camouflage and hide-and-seek style elements to the next level. And while details regarding Fox Hunt have so far been brief, as per what Konami hinted, this online mode is likely to be released sometime after Delta's release, so if you're not sure what to do with the game once you achieve all there is to achieve, best wait for the release of Fox Hunt to join in on some fun multiplayer action. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it perhaps gave you a good taste of what to expect from the upcoming Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. For all the latest in Delta content and everything from the world of Metal Gear, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll be sure to return the favor with content you won't find anywhere else. Thank you all for watching. Until we meet again, you're pretty good. Python and Selkin, out.